This game is rated T for ages 13 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org. Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to Let's Play Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 Blind. On the last episode, at least in terms of the main story, unless you want to go and do like things on different difficulties and everything, we've kind of done like everything. We're at max level. The only thing we don't have is all the image pulses, which I'm going to do in my own time. So, you might be wondering then, well, what else is there left to do? Well, one of the final updates to the game, they release an additional Epilogue story, Epilogue Attempts, and we're going to start that today. I have no idea what that's going to entail, and apparently it has its own money, it has its own time period, so we're clear time or file time, you get the idea. So let's start up and see what happens. Inside Sumeragi's facility for international guests.
Prince said preparations are complete. We are ready to proceed on your order.
It's Prado. Prado's the greatest.
Ready and raring.
As you wish.
Good. Everyone, begin the operation.
Okay. What does that entail? A few days prior.
Prince said, what in the world is that?
There you are, Sistina. This is an Azure Spirit, a faint remnant of the Azure Striker septimosomes.
Okay. I do like Cecina's pouty face. That is cute. Too bad she's kind of a crazy person.
An Azure Spirit? A remnant, you say?
Maybe this epilogue will round her out a bit.
Back then, right after Gunvolt flew away, this remained in his place. I picked it up, thinking it might be of some use.
Okay, so this is following after the end of the main story.
It truly is an interesting specimen. I sent data on it back to our research team for analysis. The results were quite a surprise.
How so?
It appears that this particular specimen contains a mix of septimosomes from not only Azure Striker, but Astro.
Oh, so it still has some of the, I guess, septimosome sounds like DNA of a septima, so I'm gonna guess it's not just Gunvolt, but also of Moebius as well.
You mean the septimas are mixed together? Is something like that even possible?
I mean, look at Prado.
Azure Striker's adept, Gunvolt. He resonated with Moebius even down to his physical form. We need to fully research the Azure Spirit before we can discover the root cause, but it likely happened while the two were fused and using their powers in tandem.
That makes sense.
Prado's hot and cold can produce two different phenomena by manipulating temperature, but this is two unrelated abilities combined into one.
Oh, okay. So it's not quite the same as Prado.
Indeed. And Azure Striker has combined with not merely another septima, but something even more powerful, an Octima. By investigating this, we may be able to determine how Moebius was able to take over Gunvolt.
Oh.
Or more importantly, the root cause of the primal dragonization phenomenon could come to light. By analyzing this material, adepts, no, all of humanity might be saved.
Okay.
We must make every effort to collect more samples of this material and conduct research in our country.
But Prince said we will be forced to return home very soon. How can we do that?
Just now, I submitted a proposal to Sumeragi to share Atem's data on our AP technology.
Okay.
I'm already planning to submit a similar proposal for what we know about the Jin's ability to control primal dragons after that goes through. It should take some time for Sumeragi to process all the paperwork involved. It's only a matter of time before Sumeragi discovers this material, but its existence alone will be a sensitive topic. Their research division will likely keep it top secret. If we ask Sumeragi about it after we return home, they'll almost certainly feign ignorance.
Oh, okay.
But if we look into it ourselves and then present our findings to Sumeragi, they'll be forced to discuss it out in the open.
Brilliant plan, my prince. I will relay it to the knights right away.
Thank you, Sistina. Your work is appreciated.
Should we notify the Bureau of Dragon Saviors?
We should at least wait until we have finished our preparations before contacting them. They are part of Sumeragi after all.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think they really care to be part of Sumeragi at this point, but, you know.
I'll decide what to say to them later. As for locating the material, I've already tasked Layla's Jinn with finding it for us. For the sake of humanity's future, Atems will offer its services to the cause!
Okay, so we're going a bit rogue, but, you know, it's fine. It's against Sumeragi, so I'm totally okay with that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going after the same people from well, this is probably tutorial stage, so it'll explain to me on the way. Very cool, though. I like that you get a different area here, you get different menu song. That's really neat. Let's see, what happens if we do chat?
Through the Jinn's power, I once witnessed a primal dragon attack on the city.
Operating within the downtown area seems likely to attract a lot of unwanted attention. I'll have Serpentine provide support on this mission.
Your bond with the Knights have deepened. Okay. And what is this? Knight's abilities. Oh, okay. So activates when wings are in stock. Okay. So you're going to get these at some point. So instead of having a gacha-like system, it's just you get these unlocked as you progress. I'm more than likely going to guess. Do we get kudos songs? I don't know. And how to play is probably going to explain. Oh, okay, so he has a lot of things to do. Cool, because we're playing as Zed, I'm assuming. Well, let's find out. And sorry I was like really quiet for that first bit. I was kind of engrossed in like what they were talking about.
Through the Jinn's power.
Okay, so it's the same dispatch as it is conversation. Oh, we don't get a little fun description? Sad. Oh well. Okay, so how does he play? Okay, so... Oh! He gets special iterations of the music too, so there's 3 versions of the song now? That's rad. Okay, so he is essentially, it seems like he plays... Okay, so, oh! Oh goodness. Okay. So at least with the feathers right there, it's kind of similar to the bullets that Gunvolt had in the first 2 games.
We should remain hidden as much as possible. Sumeragi is guarding the area past here. It would be prudent to keep the use of powerful abilities to a minimum.
I'm well aware, Serpentine. That's why I asked you to guide me here.
You heard him, Serpentine. Mind yourself.
Yeah, shut up, Cecina.
Keep it down.
At it again, are we? Right there. Over here.
Okay, but he also does tagging like Kirin does. And has a slash like Kirin, so it's kind of like a mix.
This is
What is it?
it's how the Azure Spirit are distant. The material we knights are in charge of retrieving is largely located near the dragon veins, where the binding brands were stored.
Okay.
However, the material you are looking for appears to be quite scattered about.
Oh, that. It's just conjecture. But I believe the Azure Spirits are drawn toward places where the Azure Striker used large amounts of his powers. Both Layla's Jinn and myself remember seeing this place.
Okay.
That would seem to explain it.
Okay, and now I'm seeing his gameplay more, so basically, because he has multiple jumps, his feathers aren't as powerful as Kirin's feathers. So you want to use the multiple jumps to go over things. You can still use these though. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, so this top one's legitimate Futura. That's kind of cool. He has 4 different skills he can use, but they all use the same skill meter. So you gotta take time with it. Thanks, Serpentine.
Was it snowing that day? I do remember it being right after some special occasion.
The chill of snow would never reach your skin, Prince said. It's only natural you wouldn't remember the weather.
Maybe it's because I still have a strong impression of you from your days telling fortunes in the city.
Okay.
When was that again?
Thinking back, my impression of you has changed a lot since our first encounter. That said, I do still find myself quite fond of you. Your repeated attempts on my life are quite charming.
What? What?
What do you mean by still? Prince Ed?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Also, interesting that I was noticing while the conversation was going on, he doesn't wall jump until you use all the feathers first, which is a little weird. Oh, hold on. Did I... Oh! So you can also use that as a homing shot like you would for Gunvolt. Okay. And there's some new Jin songs. Alright, that's rad. Very rad. Okay. Liking this. Quite a bit. There we go. So if I do this, just do that. Very nice.
I see the defense installations are operational.
Likely due to how quickly the primal dragonization phenomenon is spreading.
Oop.
It all comes back to Moebius.
Ran out of feathers.
Expected things would come to us, but it does make for a welcoming city. We shouldn't linger around for too long.
There we go. Gotta level up. Yeah, he plays very interestingly. It's a nice mix of Kirin and Gunvolt. He does feel a bit, despite everything of how we've seen him in the main story with Kirin and Gunvolt, he feels a bit weaker. At least compared to how you use Gunvolt and Kirin in the main story, I guess.
What is it exactly?
Perhaps it's a component of Sumeragi's barrier technology? Only persons with a background in spiritual matters seem to see it. It automatically repairs itself, even when destroyed. Prince Ed, you should make use of it as an anchor for your movements.
Gotta explain how to use the... Well, I kind of like that. Like, because to them, they're like, what the heck is this? What is this thing? Why is it here?
That's a hexaplan.
Destroying it should lead you to the next area.
Alright, hex files still look the same. I can do that.
It seems it would be faster to scale the building here.
You would run the risk of capture from the air, however.
Just have to throw caution to the wind and make it through as fast as possible.
Prince Ed, about what you said earlier. When I was a fortune teller in the city, that was many years before I made that attempt on your life.
Yeah, I want to hear about this, actually.
Of course. I saw you telling fortunes at the city while there for a royal proceeding. It was then and there that I decided I would employ you the next time we met. It's funny, isn't it? I would have never expected the next time we met you would be trying to assassinate me.
Prince said, isn't it a bit cruel to reveal something like that to servants?
Wait, how is that cruel? Whatever. I'm sure someone can explain to me how that's cruel. I'm just like, oh, that's cute. They met before. Zed and his weird harem that he has going on, I guess. Actually, I don't think Prado thinks about Zed in that capacity, but everyone else seems to, kind of. Oh, and these also work as... Let me just double check something here. hit me.
There are no footholds should you fall from there. Take care not to descend too far too quickly.
For someone who
Yes,
wants
they
to
work
fight,
as pervasion. Okay.
sure are awfully concerned for my safety.
Allowing an accident to coincide would rob me the honor of doing so myself. Whether or not that means much to me now is a different matter altogether.
Yeah, okay. Learn some things about Serpentine right now. There we go.
Things tend to get dry around here in the winter.
What happens if I do this one? What's this one? Oh, that's a healing skill. Okay.
You are perceptive. It doesn't have any effect while I'm indoors, but my combat abilities outside are indeed. In either case, my Septima is not a good match for yours, Princess.
Okay.
Is that a hint of disappointment, I think?
Not at all.
This conversation is interesting. Confusing, but interesting. Right, I forget I have that. Yeah, I can do uppercut too. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I found a hexapod. Serpentine?
Right, so it seems.
Alright, cool. We found it. It's great, I suppose. So we're gonna fight BB, I guess? Again, for reasons?
Aren't you like the Atem's kingpin?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
And all this time, I thought Prince Zed took me on because he was impressed by my assassination techniques. But he had already decided on me after one glance. I thought he wanted me to be his viper. But was I all bite and no venom?
Maybe? No? You're just a pretty powerful, Serpentine.
Hey, I always wanted you for your skill, you know? Serpentine, are you okay?
Serpentine, you should have had no doubts about your ability from the moment Prince Zed decided.
Sistina, anything coming from you is not...
Hold yourself together.
Shut up.
Pity from you, of all people, must be a sign that it's all come tumbling down for me.
I think you're fine? Yeah, BB's just like, what? What's going on? But I'm...
Quit giving me the cold shoulder.
Yeah. I'm with you, BB. I don't know what's going on either.
Oh, you're with the Bureau of Dragon Saviors.
Yes, he is.
So you finally found me. I've got my hands full at the moment, however.
You're gonna treat me like chopped liver and do some blankety-blank with those ladies on the side? Not on my watch.
BB, come
I
on.
don't care what you're doing here. I'm about to lay you out.
This has taken a turn. Allow me to make the most of it and test your power.
Alrighty, well,
Totally cheesed off. This guy has always rubbed me the wrong way. Philanderer, what have you been doing out here, jerk?
This is interesting. That's quite a strange septum you have.
Takes on the form of departed souls. Could its power be derived from magical?
what?
Have some magical potential regarding versus the hexes.
Now that you mention it, that adept does have a peculiar way of talking.
It's just BB. It's...
I believe it's the other way around. His words are affecting his septum.
Hey, you bozos! Get your mask on while you're fighting me.
No one's getting their
What? Yeah, what does that mean,
My
BB?
apologies. I know you asked me a question, but I'm afraid I can't answer.
Toodles to you. I'm gonna beat the stuffing out of you.
I'd rather avoid playing heads with the dragon saviors for now. But if it's a fight you're looking for, I will oblige. Illuminate the world. Golden trillion. Bestow upon this frenzy a ray of your enlightenment.
Alright, well, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, Vivi, shut up. Yeah, that was like, oh, well, you're doing all these women messiahs. Like, Vivi, no. Vivi, come on. But interesting insight into his Septima at the very least. Apparently is powered by his emotions, which I think most Septima are, to be fair. But at least how his work with the dead and everything is interesting. Oopsies. No, that was an insta-death, apparently. Okay, well, cool. We get... Yeah, we get this, so it's fine. Not gonna get a great score, but, it's fine.
This won't end here.
So, yeah, and I noticed that this actually looks like the boss form from, hard mode, as opposed to normal. So, it's gonna be a bit more difficult, and I gotta be a bit more careful. How about we don't proceed? What does this do? Oh, Rexcalibur. Okay, it doesn't do that twice, though, unfortunately. Okay, but that one's not as powerful, so I actually keep... Oh, right. Anthem is technically on, so unlimited feathers. Okay, I still haven't used his other special attack, but we'll figure that out. Oh, a nice, unique music plays. Okay, okay. I have heard this mode is actually kind of short, so I don't know what that's going to entail, but I'm liking it. It is he plays very interestingly. Can't say if I prefer it, but it is a cool concept. And I think the more important thing on this is the story in of itself. So seeing the story that unfolds the epilogue is kind of more important to me, in all honesty.
So Zed suddenly appeared and beat the living daylights out of you? Vivi, are you sure it was...
It is Vivi we're talking about.
Ouch! It still stings. I'm 120% sure. You really have that little faith in me?
Well, it's not that I don't believe you, just... If it really was him, what in the world was he
Maybe
doing?
you should have asked that, Vivi, instead of getting mad that he had two women talking to him.
Maybe he was looking for a sparring partner?
Sure, Cayman.
Yeah, no. He's not evil.
Those attempts cats should have gone home by now, right? I bet they're up to something dastardly again.
We don't have much information on the situation. It's hard to cast any suspicions at the moment.
Do you think they have some special reason for it? Talking about it all day won't do us any good. We'll just have to catch them and make them talk ourselves. Bureau of Dragon Saviors, all teams dispatch.
Alright, well, they're gonna come after us now.
With what Serpentine managed to gather, we now have 3. And we have 6 more locations.
6? Okay, so that's not as short as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I must say, I'm sure I'll regret letting the Dragon Savior see me.
Yep.
It's possible that the Knight's activities have also been discovered.
We must exercise caution as we recover the rest. Everyone, be on the lookout.
Understood.
You can count on me!
Thank you, Prado.
Sir?
Prado just coming. You can count on me! Lovely. So, they said there's 6 more locations. In which case, we have 3 of them at the very least right now, which are the stages of the other Dragon Saviors. Have I unlocked anything yet? No. Oh, purchase! I did not realize that's what it said. So, what does this do? Reduces the required number of enemies to defeat for a chain, bonus by 2. Increases damage dealt while a Kua song is playing. Generation. Reduces damage taken. This is probably the best one to try to get right now. So. Clip that. And see how things happen. Obviously, there are going to be kudos sung, I guess, because of what we were seeing. But we'll have to see that on the next time. Let's do a chat for now.
Layla, what are you doing there? Layla is the adept responsible for the Jinn, Atem's own priestess of sorts. Atem's research team and my own best efforts have been unable to fully explain her power.
Oh, really? So she's still kind of a mystery.
But this silent girl, always at my side, has done more than contribute to Atem's efforts. She silently supports my own spirit as well. Layla's looking at an Azure Spirit inside its container. Oh, an Azure Spirit. They're said to be the residual septimosomes left behind when an adept dies.
No, Gunvolt didn't die. Don't do this to me.
However, they normally don't manifest so clearly. Is it due to the power of the Azure Striker? Or is there some other condition necessary? Thinking back to how things ended up, I don't believe
Okay, thank
Gunvolt
you.
is truly
Thank
dead.
you.
And if he's still alive somewhere, what is this Azure Spirit really? Whatever the case, it's truly an interesting material.
Layla's cute. Alright, well, we're going to end the episode off here. Next time, you know, well, let's go to Apollo next and see how that handles. Apollo's probably going to have the most logical, like, reasoning of trying to understand why we're there, so we might be able to get something talked into with him, but we'll see. In the meantime, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, we're in the Epilogue now, which I believe you do have to beat the main story in order to access it. So, beat the main story first. But go pick up Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. This game is brimming with a lot of stuff in it, so it's honestly amazing. One of Inti Creates' best works by far. And we'll continue the Atem storyline next time. Most importantly, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on that next one. Until then, ciao.